Well, I can't remember too much about it, but we did have lunch down in the basement. There was a room down there where we ate, and it cost 2 cents a meal, or 10 cents a week. And then it went up to 3 cents, 15 cents a week, which we thought was a big raise in price. But
we had a choice. We could bring our own lunch and eat it there, or they served lunch there in the school.
It consisted of a glass of milk and a bowl of chili. That was what our hot lunch was.
Soup and crackers and
generally potatoes and gravies or string beans or something. It was homemade stuff. And a little roll or a piece of bread of some kind.
We didn't have too much cheese, very little cheese that I recall.
Peanut butter, bread and peanut butter.
a lot of times we took our own lunch in our lunchbox.
One time, my mother had fixed me a couple sandwiches and lunch and everything, and she put it in a large lard can. Yeah, it's got like a bucket, and I used to just carry that to school, and I'd eat out of that and then take it home, and she'd put the next day's in it. Well, one day I took my can with my lunch in it to school, and then at noon I got it, and we went over and sat down, and I went to eat, and I opened the can up, and it was full of lard. It wasn't, I got the wrong can. It wasn't my lunch. It was the lard that she kept at home. So I don't think I ate much of it.
I remember eating a lot of oatmeal. We used to call it mush, and they used to buy it by the 100-pound sack. And that was what we had for sometimes breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sometimes at night they would have it cooked, and they would slice it up and fry it to get it warm so we could eat it for supper time. And I recall we did have homemade bread, and the butter we had was margarine that was white, and if you wanted it yellow, they give you some yellow dye you could put in it and mix it up. And that's kind of what I remember. That was one of my jobs, to mix up the butter. I remember that.
Yeah, they didn't have the addition on when I went to school, you know, where the stage and that is now. That was all after. And it seems to me that the lunchroom was downstairs.
I don't know if you've been to the building or not. We have a clothing display downstairs. That was our lunchroom.
I don't know as I ever stayed there long enough to find out who the lunch ladies were. Because quick as I got a moment free, I was out on the playground.